Hi, everybody. I'm sorry that I couldn't be at the board meeting in person. I'm out here in these streets getting a year older, and I have a lot of family coming into town, so I'm spending a little bit of time with them. But I'm going to still give you my executive director report. Okay. So as far as KPIs for me, we're still in the process of figuring out what those are. So those will be updated soon. As far as organization wins, we are getting organized little by little, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that. My current focus is organization-wide SOPs, projects and committees module, getting our technology together, our communities of practice, getting them set and organized, and service enterprise training. My future focus moving forward is going to be figuring out the calendar, administrating the service enterprise program, working with development for fundraising, as well as volunteer appreciation. So for me, this month, my star volunteer is Jordania Reeves. Everybody give her a hand. I would like to give her the Firefighter Award. I want to thank her for stepping up and putting out all the fires in such an emergency state, with Christy leaving us and having to get all of those financial things in order. She took it upon, she stepped up and did a great job. So that is who I would like to recognize as my volunteer of the month. A couple of things that I just wanted to also reiterate is number one, please pass down any information that that's shared in the board meetings in terms of processes, et cetera. Please pass them down to your committee members, because I've talked to certain people and have jumped on committees where people are like, oh, I've never heard this, and we've been talking about it for months. So please make sure that that information is getting passed down. Also, please, please, please make sure that you can access the Alive Home SharePoint site, because moving come April 1st, my focus is shifting, and it's going from making sure that everybody has access and is organized to other things. In the email that was sent out, I believe it was on March 12th, and it says, like, do not underestimate your value. It gives detailed instructions of where you need to go and what you need to click on to make sure that you have the access that you need. Like I said, this month is dedicated to making sure everybody's up and running, because I'm switching gears and I'm moving forward. The other thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to share with you the rollout plan for our projects and committees module. So you all will have a link to this. You can go back and look at it in depth, but I just wanted to go over what it is and why we're doing it. So the projects and committees portal, I am open to another name. I couldn't figure out a prettier name for it. We can, call it whatever, but for now, I'm just calling it what it is. So the reason why we are making this change is because it creates infrastructure, and it helps to streamline processes and improving internal communications. And those are the 2025 organization goals that this change supports. This solution accomplishes the following. Does it integrate what we are already currently using? Yes. Does it use the least amount of new additional technology as possible? Yes. Does it make a better user experience? This says best, but is it better? Yes. And does it help to effectively and efficiently allow board members and paid staff to move the mission forward? Yes. So any change or rollout that we want to do, these are the questions that we want to make sure that we're asking ourselves. And if any of these answers are no, then we need to pause and think about it. The current process is that there's no standard way to manage committee meetings. Information is greatly unorganized. People host things in several different ways, and everything is just kind of all over the place. The current challenges that we have are people don't really know who is leading what committee. They don't know who to go to ask for what. There's an exorbitant amount of emails going back and forth between committee members, exorbitant amount of emails that Darlene and I are getting CC'd on that we don't necessarily need to be CC'd on. And everybody manages their committees differently. So if we're seeking the same information from each committee, everybody does it differently and they can't provide it. So the stakeholders involved in this change are internal only, and it's committee chairs, committee members, committee volunteers, and the technology committee or tech tech task force. And so introducing committee management and member leap. This new process will standardize process across all committees to create uniformity. It will clarify committee chair responsibilities. It will utilize SharePoint to help make necessary information accessible to committee chairs. You can, managing the committees and member leap will improve committee chair access to their members. It will cut down on excess communications. It will actually improve internal communications and communications between chairs and committee members. So here, if you click on this, this is the SOP, and it will take you directly step by step on how to set everything up and how to do what you need to do. This committee chair operations SOP will help to clarify what is expected of you as a committee chair. And then this training right here is the step-by-step training on how to set everything up in Member Leap. It's a video training. So this is the implementation timeline. Again, you all can review all of this later, but this we have entered into phase 3, which is the launch. So the idea was to announce it via email and in SharePoint with a link to the SOP and training video to review at your convenience, and that happened on March 12th. And then review in the board meeting, which is what we're doing today. Schedule group training and record, so those who are not able aren't able to make it can review. So that is going to be March 25th. The March 25th Tech Tuesdays is going to be dedicated to the projects and committees module. So if you have any questions, please join us then. But I'm asking that you please review the SOP and watch the video prior to coming. That way we can work on more specific challenges instead of general overall, because if it's a general overall question that can be answered, I'm going to refer you back to the video and back to the SOP. And then set up one-on-one meetings. It doesn't even, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes for each committee chair to make sure that they are familiar, that their committee and project is set up, and that they have everything what they need to move forward. The idea is to get that done by April 13th. Again, as we get organized and streamlined and everybody is working on the same process, it's going to help improve communications. It's going to cut down on excess emails, and that is going to help move us to the next phase. Setting you all up to get organized with the least amount of emails, but most amount of communication is what the whole purpose of this is. So this will be measured by data can be collected around the usage, improve streamlined communications internally between committee chairs and externally between committee chairs and their members, decreased emails and all information housed in the same place. And if everything is set up the same way, it can help us find what we need. I am excited to get your feedback and work through whatever kinks there might be. Again, please pass this information on down to your committees as well. And I look forward to seeing you all soon, probably out of Tech Tuesdays or, just in general. Have a really, really great weekend. And thank you all so much for everything that you do and all the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into making us, to making Alive thrive in 2025. Bye-bye.